This is your 4-minute update talking about everything that's been released in the new Call of Duty update today. I'll be going over the patch notes where the devs have buffed and nerfed many weapons, zombies bugs have been squashed, and the way recoil looks and feels has also been changed in Warzone. Let's get into it. Firstly, in zombies, in the map Citadelle, they've addressed an issue where players could get an AFK warning while actively running around the map. That is no longer a thing. So if you were getting AFK kicked, or even if you were getting a warning even though you were moving, that's now been fixed. They've also addressed an issue where loading a save after obtaining the 4 incantations would prevent players from entering the final encounter. This no longer happens, so if you're attempting the Easter egg and you were bugging out, this will not happen again. And lastly, they've addressed an issue where light beams for obtaining the amulet would not be visible if a player disconnected and rejoined a match while in squad. Again, this will no longer happen. So if you were doing the Easter eggs and you were getting bugged out or glitched out, that is not going to happen. In terms of weapons in the zombies map, they've addressed an issue where changing default attachments on a blueprint weapon would not apply in a match. And lastly, they've brought in various stability improvements. Now this one's a major one, and I want to quote what the devs have said. They say, "We have taken a comprehensive pass on weapon motion and applied reductions across the board to improve the combat experience. Depending on the class and weapon, our targets for these reductions range from 30% to 75%. Players will notice far more stability while turning, moving, changing stances, and firing, especially while aiming down sight. We are committed to continually improving Black Ops 6 gunplay with the focus on balanced and rewarding gameplay while maintaining the unique characteristics of each weapon." Now the reason why this is a huge talking point is this change has essentially led to the following. Now I'm going to show a clip here, and this is actual gameplay. These are not hacks, there's no glitch or anything. This is the actual recoil in Warzone right now. It is insane that that is a real thing in Warzone right now. Essentially what the devs have done is that they've reduced visual recoil on all weapons, especially full auto weapons. They've reduced turn sway on all weapons, especially on higher magnification optics. They've reduced the gun kick on higher magnification optics on all weapons. They've reduced idle sway on all weapons. They've further reduced idle sway while firing on all weapons. They've reduced weapon motion as a result of walking or changing stances in ADS. They've removed additional layers of hipfire deviation, which caused crosshair to bounce while firing. Essentially, this has broken the game. Aiming idle sway delay on all weapons is now 2.2 seconds. Aiming idle sway delay on sniper rifle now fully removes idle sway rather than reducing it by 50%. And target laser now improves aiming idle sway to 2.9 seconds on all weapons. These changes have officially broken Warzone. There's no recoil, and now people are exploiting this. They've also made many buffs and nerfs to all of the guns in the game. I'm not going to talk about each one of them because there are too many guns. I'll put a link down in the description for all of you to go and have a look. But essentially, they've buffed melees. Yes, so the time for you to basically melee has been improved or decreased. Essentially what that means is if a baseball bat needs 2 hits to kill, the time between each hit has been improved so that you can kill faster. That has been an update about basically most of the things covered in the patch. There are a few other things, but they're not necessarily game breaking or very important, but I'll put a link in the description for you to see the patch notes yourself if you want to. Thanks, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.